Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 7, leçon G. And in this lesson, we'll have the pleasure to discover les questions avec qui et que. So it's quite important, so please take the time to listen to me. So let's start now. Les questions avec qui et que. So we'll first start with qui, and then after that we'll see que. All right? So the first thing, qui. And it's starting right now. Qui est-ce qui parle? So it's a question, okay? Qui est-ce qui parle? Second example would be, qui est-ce que tu regardes? Okay, so the first one, qui est-ce qui parle? And then, qui est-ce que tu regardes? So in both cases, well, these questions are mostly for oral use, because when we add this est qui, est-ce que, normally it's when you talk, okay? If you write, you don't really need to put them. We've got some more formal way to write questions. We saw that previously, okay? But still, it's possible orally to use these structures. So the question is, why do we use qui here and qui here, and then qui here and que here, okay? Because it can look a bit messy at the beginning, especially if you don't really know how to use or how to structure that. So the first thing that we've got to remember, yes, it's here. So the first part here, this qui, well, we will use this qui here just because we want to have the information and it concerns a person. Who, okay? Qui means who when we start the question with it, okay? Qui est-ce qui parle? Qui est-ce que tu regardes? And then we've got the second part here, as we saw, and it's quite interesting because we've got two options here, the first one and the second one. So the first one, you will use qui just because you will ask the question regarding the subject of the verb. You've got the verb here, parler, okay? And the information that you want to have concerns the subject of this verb. And then here, we will use que just because we want to have the information concerning the object of the verb. So you've got regarder here, but then if you look carefully, you already have the subject. It's tu regardes, okay? So, qui est-ce qui parle? So if you want to translate it directly, you could translate it like, who is talking? Okay? Qui est-ce qui parle? All right, so here, you want to have the information regarding the person, and then here you want to have the information regarding the subject of the verb, parler. Okay? And here, qui est-ce que tu regardes? So, who are you watching? So, first thing here, because you want to have this information, the information regarding a person, qui est-ce que, and here it will be the object of the verb, so you are watching someone. Okay? So, let's see a few examples. The first one, qui est-ce qui parle? And then the answer could be, ma femme parle. My wife talks or is talking. Okay? So in that case, you can see that in the answer that you give here, it's ma femme parle. Okay? So it's the subject, ma femme parle. And then the second example we had, it's qui est-ce que tu regardes? Okay? Je regarde mon ami. Okay, mon ami, my friend. Regarder was to watch or to look. Okay? Je regarde mon ami. And you can see here that it's, well, basically it's quite clear. It's quite clear. So, qui, just because you want the information for a person. And then the second qui, just because it will be the subject. Ma femme parle. Okay? Here, qui, because it's the person. Mon ami, my friend, it's a person. And then que, just because if you look carefully, it comes after your verb, because it's not the subject, it's the object. Okay? Grammatical object. We're not talking about an object, but a grammatical object. So it can be a person, it could be a dog, animal, or an object if you want. Okay? So, je regarde mon ami. All right? Now, let's see que. First question, qu'est-ce qui fait ce bruit? Okay, second question, qu'est-ce que tu fais? All right, so remember that even if you don't have the que here, but you get this QU, all right, it does mean that previously we had the here and here, but then as usual, if you look carefully, we've got here another starting here, so we've got to take our away. Okay, so let's see now. First part, we use this que because we want to have the information regarding a thing. Okay, so we had qui previously and it was for a person, and then que it's for a thing. So it's not for a person, so que will be for a thing when you start the question with it. Okay, and then here, so remember we've got this qui here, and then we've got this que here. Well, it will be exactly the same idea that we had previously. So you will use qui here just because you want the information regarding the subject of the verb. You've got the verb here, to do, okay? And then here you put this que just because you want to have the answer with the object of the verb, okay? You've got the verb here, faire, to do, same verb, but then you've got the subject, tu fais, you do. Okay, so the first question, qu'est-ce qui fait ce bruit? What is doing this noise? Qu'est-ce qui fait ce bruit? Or this sound, if you want. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What are you doing? Okay, so let's see now the same question. Qu'est-ce qui fait ce bruit? And the answer would be la voiture de mon père fait ce bruit. Okay, my father's car. Okay, la voiture de mon père. So if you translate it directly, it's the car of my father. And then you've got the verb. Okay, but then this long thing is the subject. La voiture de mon père fait ce bruit. Okay, so that's the reason why first we had this que, because it's a thing, it's not a person, okay? And then qui here, because it's the subject of the verb faire. Okay? Second question, qu'est-ce que tu fais? So if you remember carefully, it was what are you doing? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? And the answer, je prépare un chocolat chaud. Okay, so I wanted to put another verb in the answer just to well show you that is you don't really need to answer with the same verb, you know. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What are you doing? Je prépare, so I prepare. Je prépare, and then this is the object of the verb. So the object, just let me repeat, the grammatical object of the verb. So je prépare un chocolat chaud. All right. So now remember that we can, of course, construct these things with preposition, okay? Just because in French we've got verbs, and verbs are in some cases constructed with preposition, so you will need to remember these things. So preposition can be à, avec, de, pour, and then chez. Okay? À qui est-ce que tu parles? Okay, remember, so parler, to talk, is constructed with à, to talk to, okay? Parler à quelqu'un. So if you want to know à qui est-ce que tu parles, who are you talking to, okay? À qui est-ce que tu parles? So it doesn't change, you just need to first start with the preposition, and then you continue your structure, okay? Jouer, it's to play, okay? And then normally, if you're talking about a sport or activity, so sport or activity, then we tend to use this preposition à with it. Okay, so play, but then à, and then the name of the activity. It could be football, or it could be basketball, or it could be whatever. Okay, à quoi est-ce que tu joues? And then now, I assume that you will tell me, oh, have a look at that. What on earth is going on? Why do we have this quoi and not que? Okay, well, because that's the rule, and we'll see that, but that's the rule in French. If you want to construct a question like here with que, but then it is constructed with a preposition, then que will change and then it will become quoi. Okay, that's the reason why. Qui doesn't change, que will be transformed into quoi. So that's the reason why here we've got à quoi est-ce que tu joues? Okay. Now, avec qui est-ce que tu viens? So venir is coming, avec, with, okay? Avec qui est-ce que tu viens? Avec quoi est-ce que tu écris? Écrire is to write, okay? Same thing, with, okay? And then it's exactly the same rule, remember, I told you that, que becomes quoi here. That's it. Avec quoi est-ce que tu écris? Okay? So remember, preposition with qui, no problem at all. But then preposition plus que, no. You will have to use quoi. Okay, so remember that's quite important because it can sound a bit strange if you're using this que instead of quoi with the preposition. Okay, so I hope it was clear. The channel is here, youtube.com/imagier, and then the website is here, imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye.